Yes, we're going to go into class tomorrow. I'll just be sitting in a computer watching class.
We're doing an assignment that she's going to give us when she comes.
Okay, I'm like, what are you guys thinking?
Why don't you point that in other directions?
Oh, is it just at you? Sorry. Just like supposed to like the ceiling? No. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to do with it. We'll put it on Dana. No, that's weird.
I like your pajamas.
Like I usually
Yeah, I
right now I have this audio thing, and I have almost very real thing that I have.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Okay, your challenge. You're not going to actually teach this, but just talk about it and then tell us how you would do it. How to teach the plie releve through reciprocal.
Right.
Okay? Okay, now, it's almost all of your ballet.
So this is where it
Partners
adds,
teach each other.
it adds one more degree of significance. So you got the doer and the teacher partner, right? And then the teacher partner is the one that's engaged with those post-impact decisions, which are about knowing the task or knowing what the criteria were. Yeah. And then,
These are notes.
yeah.
Oh my God, they're awesome. You want to see mine?
That's how I can remember stuff. It's my
Benny. Come on.
You know, on the Mac, you can just dictate to it really well.
What?
Yeah, I did it for. I was like, wow, this is really awesome. Like,
That is really cool.
No.
you can.
Debating about
You can.
Is it like Siri
Yeah, I'm accurate.
sort of thing? Like on board?
Dragon dictation.
Anyway, we should probably do this.
What is Dragon?
Dragon dictation on like an iPhone.
Okay.
Sorry.
If I don't do it right now, I wouldn't.
Dragon,
Like a dragon.
CRAGON.
Dragon dictation.
Okay, so task style is teacher gives the instructions to the doer, the student. That's it. And then reciprocal style is when one of the students are pair them up. One of them becomes the teacher partner, and the other one is the doer. Right. So that way, the teacher partner can observe what the doer is doing and make their own judgments on whether they know the task and if they, they're observing it, they're comparing it to whether they think it's correct or not, or something else. They're the ones communicating back to the doer, and then the actual teacher is only supposed to interact with the teacher's partner, right? Not the doer. Yeah, so the teacher would never be like, that was good. They'd be like, I don't know, how do you think that they're maybe prompting the teacher partner.
I feel like a checklist is a really useful tool here. Like,
If you were did your partner say it as a first position, plie with their heels on the floor? Did your partner yes, no, check box?
Yeah.
Did your partner releve with a straight leg?
Yeah.
Yes, no.
Do they know what the word means?
Do they know the
Yeah. What does plie mean?
Yeah.
and did your partner plie with heels on the floor and perhaps pelvis kind of properly aligned, not properly,
Kind of properly.
like with their pelvis, 50% accurate to where it should be,
But then I think isn't the point of the reciprocal to test what the teacher partner knows as well? So if you have a checkbox,
Oh, I see.
you're already giving the teacher partner clues as to. I mean, and they are allowed
That's
to
true,
have.
yeah.
They are allowed to have a general idea of what's going to happen, but I don't know if a checkbox type of thing would be giving you too much information to the teacher partner.
That's true. Maybe it's better.
or
if-
like
yeah.
an open checkbox and say, teacher partner, write down 3 things that are important
That's a great idea.
for your what are 3 things that you are looking for in your partner's plie releve?
Exactly. And then is this like a combination, or is this literally?
That's just
plie?
I think it's literally diamonds and high heels.
I think that's great.
Diamonds and high heels.
Diamonds,
Yeah.
high heels.
Love that.
Sorry.
Is that from jazz?
No, it's from kindergarten.
Okay. That's good.
I missed it.
Oh my God.
That's what I did today. Yes.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. So this is obviously after the teacher has taught what is. And then they break up and they say, okay, you're the teacher partner. You're the doer. Obviously, I don't know if they use those terms, but I want you to watch what she's doing when she does the PA, and I want you to think of ways that, I don't know, how can we get to like what you were saying,
Three details.
Yeah, what are three details? Yeah, what are three ways that you could, what's the right
Or what are the
word?
three most important things
There you go.
that you would
Look for
tell
yeah.
your partner,
Yeah.
to do in her play?
Yeah. I like that.
I could see this being like really fun to like do this and let them have control and then like walk around the room and not, like you said, not interact because they're not supposed to.
They can interact with the teacher partner,
But
to
not
like
the
prompt a little bit, but not the doer.
because I could see like myself teaching the class and then like stepping back and like listening to the kids saying it and I feel like they would talk like me and say me like like and
But by
having
giving them
my like
that
voice.
prompt that you were saying about like what are three ways that you could, that Alicia's an honorary member of this group.
Oh, she's in the floor.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah, I definitely remember a teacher saying, we're going to do some reciprocal teaching now. Like
Really?
that we act like, I feel like it was in sixth grade math.
I did it last year.
Well,
We did a lot of like writing, writing the team, yeah.
I think it's used, but it's not like, oh my god, we're going to do.
yeah, like,
There's
So it
a
is
class
used
that
a lot.
actually,
Like when you read these groups, you're like we're doing right now. Reading each other.
Kendra Portier's class, she does that. She pairs us up. Kendra Portier. And then like we do the phrase and then have to watch your partner and then you like talk to them. She does that all the time. I didn't even think about it like that. But yeah.
we did those bar stretches, like at yesterday, literally just watching your partner
Yeah.
and, saying square your hips, square your shoulders.
Yeah, I never do this.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You don't see it in those terms, but you do use it a lot.
I really hope that got picked up by the
Yeah, like, and the thing is that I use it after the fact. Like, I plan my lessons in a week with the mindset that I plan it with. But then, like, after, or my years, or my units, or whatever, and then I go back and say, these are the objectives that I've already planned. Like, I can't articulate the objectives until I've already planned what the class is going to do. But it's all there.
But that's the way your brain works. It's different from orientation. Some people have to have their objectives first. You want us to like say,
Yeah, I mean, for me, my 3-year-olds, my objective is every student will be able to get to the class without running from mommy or daddy. That's the objective. And they will have a good time today. Hopefully they'll be doing what I'm doing or what I'm asking them to do. And not hanging out. So, that's the big goal. If they will, they will not be in salad, they'll keep their hands up in the air, and then get through 45 minutes without looking down.
You know what they're saying now? They're saying not to put in the objectives students will learn because there is no concrete way that that kid is going to get that material.
Let's
So
just
it's
hear what
students
some of
will
these are so
be-
we can figure out what this Boston thing is all about. Everybody's talking to us. I know and we spent so much time talking about these things, but everybody's talking about a plie releve today, but we're going to hear about 4 different approaches to plie releve. We're going to start with command. So, everybody who's in the ABT curriculum already knows, everybody this room already knows how to do a command plie releve, but tell us something about it that we might not know.
Okay, well, yes. We were discussing a little bit of, our first response was military, the teacher as a dictator. But then we were discussing, that even though a teacher is setting the instructions and he's telling or she's telling where to stand, what the exercise is, the students are engaged only by observing and listening, hopefully. And we can teach plie releve, explaining it verbally and then demonstrating it. That they get they know that it's okay. You're gonna bend your knees, rise, you're gonna go to your toes, etc. But then you will demonstrate for them, and then instruct for them to do it with you. Okay, everybody, we're gonna try it now. Try it with me. Let's repeat 3 times, etc. Anna, would you want to go to your imagery?
When he said another way of doing a command is using some kind of imagery, especially when you're teaching a younger group. Just saying plie and releve is kind of intimidating to them. So using, for example, a children's story and relating it to some kind of action person or object, and saying, okay, you're going to be slinging and we're going to sling and that. That's also commanding them, but not just from a dictating.
So what does command mean?
You're giving specific direction and then they follow.
Okay.
Well, I think the most important thing is that you make all the decisions.
That's the key, okay? In all of these styles, the difference, the distinction is where the decision making occurs. Okay, so something may look like command but may not be. It's like what it looks like on the outside is not nearly as important as what happens from the decision making process, okay? So within command, all the decisions reside with the teacher and they happen prior to the teaching, right? Everybody clear about that? Okay, good. So this next group is going to tell us how to do the same thing with task practice.
So we were having a lot of discussions because one of the things with the task is that it's maybe it would possibly be very difficult to do with the larger classroom or when you have certain things because let's say you are going to be showing a student how to do plie releve and one person is not grasping it, you would try and maybe approach it from a different way and give them an option of how to come up with the same end product. But you would have them, like let's say you could do a releve first versus a plie, or you know, instead of a plie into a releve. So you give them a little bit of opportunity to try something in a different way to get the same type of end product. So you're giving them some option, but it's not they can't change it and not do a plie releve at the end. However, this is very difficult because how do you approach this in a larger classroom if you're not doing one-on-one or a small group of like 5 students? How do you go around and know which are the different things to offer them, etc. So we got to a long discussion about that and how it would work, let's say a ballet classroom or another classroom when you have certain goals of achievement by the end of the class. How do you find that opportunity?
Okay, so did you, oh, go ahead, we're going to, so I just wanted to